Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me know how the audio sounds. I'm here with my good friend Arceus. Arceus, you want to say hi?
What's up, everyone? ArceusRules here.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey. So yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Where basically we um, kind of talk in a podcast style and interact with friends. I do have another friend coming in. He had a chore to do, so he'll be coming in just a few minutes. But if you guys want to follow them, their links are in the description below. Today, I'm going to be talking with ArceusRules. Who is a Patreon, but also we've been doing podcasts for how many years? Do you remember?
Oh man, it was the year when Pop Team Epic came out, so I think it was like 2017. I think.
2017, yeah. But it's been like since March or April since we did a podcast. It's been quite a bit now. So we'll have to kind of do these more often because we have been going live almost every Friday.
I
Uh,
really enjoy it.
yeah, so might as well, right? Might as well go live with friends. The question that people are kind of answering and asking in the chat is, what is their favorite genre? So I'll start with mine. So you guys can, if you guys don't know me yet, you guys can know me more. The genres that I like, that I identify most to, are going to be horror and gore anime. So any type of suspense anime or horror anime, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. But I also like shonen anime, and then everything else I do enjoy. I do enjoy some isekai, and I do enjoy. Oh gosh, what else do I enjoy? I enjoy once in a while shoujo anime and obviously comedy anime as well. But for the most part, horror and shonen is what I am into. How about you, Arceus?
Um, what got me into anime? So I guess I'm gonna have to say my favorite, which I'm gonna list off a few here, is gaming, and because that game's got me into isekai, or well, to anime, and which kind of went on to the fantasy isekai aspect there. I'm also it's not my favorite genre, but I kind of like some harem animes if they get some completed and stuff. But it's a pretty cool genre at times. And comedy, just really like the nonsense comedy a lot of animes give us, and of course, action. I really like action animes too.
Cool, cool. Just to answer a question here, and by the way, also thank you for letting me guys that the audio it does sound good. Thank you, Saints and Stephanie, for letting me know. But just to answer a question from Whaley, do I know him in real life? Arceus, I know him in the sense of we kind of hanged out a few times already, where we watched anime together from our ends of the world, but we've actually never met in real life. We've never actually seen each other in person, I guess.
It'd be
Because
really cool though.
yeah. But well, uh, see, it's been a few times now. It's been a while since we've done it, but we'll kind of go on a Google Hangout and we'll just watch anime together. I'll share him
Yeah.
my screen or he'll show me his screen and we'll watch the anime together. So um, we've been friends since about 2 years ago. You were still in high school, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. I think it was my junior year actually.
Yeah. So you're now in college. You're growing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I'm still out of college. I was already an adult, and yeah, we just became friends. Back when I started doing the podcast, I was about to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I decided to do podcast because it was kind of cool to make friends. So, anyways, RCS, can you continue the talk for now? I need to answer a call real fast.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, just like some people are saying in the chat, I gotta say, slice of life is a pretty cool genre too. I can't believe I forgot about that. But yeah, I gotta say, Irvin and I have known each other pretty well. He's a really cool dude. um, and I really love watching a lot of his videos. As he said, on my Patreon, and you just, as you already know, you should subscribe to him if you're not, and everything. But yeah, is there anything you guys want me personally to answer in the chat while we're talking about anime? Just ask me any questions, and I'd be happy to answer them.
Yeah. Just chime in here in the chat if you have any questions. Make sure you guys ask around. We're gonna talk about the summer season in some detail, but then we'll also eventually talk about this season here in the fall. What's airing, what we're watching so far, what we're not watching so far, and etc.
Yeah, you're right. So, yeah, yeah, like Irwin said, you said it all basically.
Yeah, I did. It looks like Knightrober is going to be joining in pretty soon. He's back at home. He's setting his stuff up. So before we'll start with the summer anime, give us a question here in the chat. We'll answer it. But let me ask this question now to Arceus. Arceus, from the anime we've seen this entire year, not just summer, but also winter and spring, which is the one that you think has most impacted you?
Ooh, dude, you know, that is just the question everyone's been asking these, online. Everyone's wondering what anime of the year is going to be for 2019. And to be honest, a lot of animes have impacted me this year. Winter was very, very strong, and I hope I'm not like going on a tangent, but I really want to point out that winter was a very strong season. And I gotta say, for looking at on my anime list right now, Promise Neverland is a huge one for me. I really didn't think much of the concept. Gave it a try, fell in love with it after the first episode. Shield Hero started off really great. I really do need to finish the last 6 episodes, but in my opinion, it has shifted a little downward, but it's not bad at all. But right now, looking at, I think Winter Promise Neverland was probably the big hit for me. Spring season, I gotta say, it was probably the weakest of the seasons right here. But Demon Slayer has definitely caught my eye, and I'm going to be watching it actually. It's coming on October 12th on Toonami, restarting, so I'll be going through the series with a little fresh take since I kind of stopped a little midway. But and summer really, man, I don't know why it's not loading right now, but summer Fire Force has just really, really got my attention. So I gotta say, if I have to pick one that's impacted me, I gotta say Promise Neverland, dude.
Promise Neverland. Well, I sure like Promise Neverland. Obviously, I have a lot of volume reviews here. Just a few comments that I want to read for you. If you're not watching the chat, Arceus.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Whaley Wallington says, "Hey, Arceus, you don't have to be so nervous. Don't worry. We don't bite." I don't think he was so nervous. I think I put him in the spot to kind of just talk while I answered a call. But anyways, that was my wife. In case you guys were wondering why I had to answer that call, if it's my wife, I answer. She's pregnant, so I need to answer. Yeah. And then TKD Saints asked, have I ever seen any Fate series? I have not. I think I saw like an episode on YouTube and I never finished it. Didn't get into it, the Fate series. And then Stephanie said, "Dang, I always thought Arceus was in his 30s." Wow, Arceus. Oh gosh. Take It E says the anime of the year. Yeah. Take It E says the anime of the year for now is Vinland Saga. I have heard so many things about it, so I'll eventually watch it. It's on Amazon Prime, and
I prefer
Whaley.
watching Vinland Saga with another friend or so because I try like they dropped those 3 episodes, right? And I was like, oh my gosh! In the first episode, I don't know if it was an hour or something, but I think it was pretty long, and that's kind of what made me stay away from Kanata no Astra too, which a lot of people are gonna probably hate me for that because the first episode was an hour, and I just don't have the time for that.
Yeah, and then Whaley Wanton says Doctor Stone is his favorite one. I like Doctor Stone. It has it had a pretty good start. Right now, it's kind of in a slow path, and then Stephanie says, "We don't bite hard." Winky face. Yes, I usually say that because most people do bite. uh,
This is just out of nowhere.
yeah, I mean, both in a kinky way, but also in a this kid bites. He's a weirdo. So, yeah. Anyways, and I think those are all the comments.
I think
Oh,
I answered the fake
Whaley
question
said,
you
"You
asked.
got another kid coming. Is it a boy or a girl? If you know what that is, I know what sex it is. So let's make it a game. You guys can guess in the chat right now what you guys think if is my next baby is a boy or a girl. Let me know." What you guys think, and Arceus will give you a free car. Yes, free car from Arceus. I'm kidding.
Wait,
No,
really?
no. I'm kidding. Arceus does not have a car. He's in college. He does not have a car to give.
Yeah, I don't have a car to give. No.
if you were like me when I was in college, you probably don't have much to give.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that happens. Well, thank you, Arceus.
No problem.
Thank you for that donation. You're live with me while you're giving money. Also, thank you, Stephanie, for giving $9.99. Again, an odd number, but that's okay. For giving that money before we even started the chat. If anyone else wants to donate, if you donate any amount right now through Super Chat, you will automatically be added to the giveaway that will start in October 16. So you don't have to be a Patreon; you just have to be a donator. Because I do know there's some
Shadow
people.
Blazer. I know Shadow Blazer. I just he's in the chat. I know him from I think a previous stream. I don't remember him that well.
Yeah.
Point it out.
Yeah. So, okay. Now I understand why you said a girl. You're guessing girl. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah.
I thought you were calling me a girl. Like, okay, whatever.
No, but I don't know if TKD Saints wants me to or tell him if I've watched the Fate series. So if you want to ask me that, you can. But I want to give my opinion on Doctor Stone for now. And a little brief synopsis. I really don't hate Dr. Stone. And I'm watching the dub on Toonami right now. We need more Toonami watchers, please, if you have cable or something. People probably don't, but we need more Toonami watchers. We need those ratings a little higher. But, Dr. Stone is not bad, but I just don't like how they, I really like Taiju, man. I really did. And Cinco's a really great character, but he works way better with Taiju. Just those two bros, man, and they set him on his way for now, and it just feels a little more boring without him, But I do like Chrome and Kohaku. And who's that blonde hair guy?
Yeah.
Who's that with the spear? There's like 2 guys that are guarding the bridge, and I like the blonde hair guy with the spear. Oh my gosh, he is funny. I've read There's this arc coming up. It's like a tournament game kind of thing in the manga from what my friend told me. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, I promise. But there's this funny moment he just has in the games, and I just can't wait to see it animated.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been watching Dr. Stone. I've been reacting to it. So if you're in my channel, you've probably seen reactions of me, or at least posts of reactions. I haven't reacted to the latest episode. I will eventually. There's been so many anime coming out lately that it's kind of hard to do everything at once. But so right now I'm just kind of focusing on the first impression videos. So a few things here that are coming out here in the chat before I forget. We're about to start the Stone Wars arc in Dr. Stone. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
games.
pretty.
I think that's the games. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We are gonna go mute for just a second because I need to re-invite Night Robert. So give me 1 second, guys. We'll be right back. Well, we're back. We're gonna see if Night Robert joins in. I had to go to that screen, guys, and mute ourselves just so you guys wouldn't see his email. I don't know how open he is with his email, so kind of respect my buddy there.
Yeah, good job, Irvin. That's why we respect you.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. I'm open with my email. I think it's still my YouTube page, so you guys can email me if you want. Probably won't answer the email, but whatever. So let's see. RCS, you say it's a girl. Jotaro Kujo says it's a boy. TKD Saint says, I'm guessing it's a boy. Shadow Blazer 3000 says girl. Jotaro Kujo says, oh, he said boy again. The anime boy, oh, he left. I gotta go. Sorry. Well, it sucks. I didn't get to say goodbye to you, man. But we'll see you next live stream. Stephanie says, I still can't send home numbers. Yeah. We noticed.
Your viewers went down, man.
Yeah. Well, Whaley. Oh, Night Robber says he's trying to get in.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, why isn't it working? I can share him the actual Hangout link. To be honest, that'd probably be easier. But anyways, Whaley says, boy, because there is a 50 to 75% chance because of how genetics work. So,
statistics.
Statistics.
Statistics in this conversation.
Yeah. And people here are saying bye. Whaley Wellington said, did the title change? Yes, the title did change. The title changed because I misspelled podcast at one point, and then I removed Kate from the list because Kate was supposed to join us, and she's not going to join us tonight. She had something else to do tomorrow morning. Her priorities are not straight. Oh, it looks like Night Robber is now in the Hangout here.
Welcome. You kept fighting on and achieved your goal.
I think I can hear you.
I can hear you too, yeah.
Well, I hate Google Hangouts. Seriously.
Let's see. You're gonna have to remove your camera.
Give me a second. Don't look at my face.
Oh,
It's been a while. I don't know how to do this.
there should be a camera thing on the bottom where you just
It's
say.
like right by the end call button on the right.
Oh, there we go.
There's your face.
It's even uglier. No.
Okay. I am gonna actually. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done this
All
too.
right. See you, Stephanie.
Is Stephanie going? Oh
Yeah.
man.
How's my mic, by the way? Because I just got a new mic at TwitchCon, and actually this is the second time using it. So how is everything?
You sound good on my end. Fight. Chat people, let us know if you guys can hear Knightrober well. Yeah, Stephanie says, "Hey, hon, I'm going to get off. Dead tired. Been a long day. Just wanted to say hi and donate. Have a good night. Well, you have a good night too, Stephanie. We'll see you next live chat." So, okay. Well, Knightrober, we were guessing in the chat. We'll let you guess too before I announce. What do you think my wife is having, a boy or a girl?
I'm gonna need some context clues on this one. How many guys are on your side, and how many girls on your side as well?
How many guys, how many brothers I have?
Like in your immediate family, like cousins and stuff, on your dad's side and on your mom's side.
Man, I can't count. Both my parents come with families of 12 kids.
What's the ratio? What's the ratio?
It's pretty even.
It's.
Okay.
I guess the girl.
I'm gonna guess a boy. No, wait. Yeah, boy.
Boy. Okay.
So one of us
So,
will be right.
I will announce. Stephanie says she's going again. Okay, we'll see you. And yeah, it is actually going to be a girl.
Ha! I knew it. This is my first choice.
Yes, it's going to be another girl. We're having two girls, so yeah.
Do I win a free car? Do I win your car, Irvin?
No, you don't. Knightrober, it says you're a little bit quiet, so if you can raise your volume.
Let me get here first. Hold on.
Not sure how you would do that. In the other Hangouts, I had the option to, like, raise the volume for each individual person, and I don't have that.
Here. How's this? Is this good?
I think it's better, yeah.
I just raised it on the mic. Again, it's a new mic. I just got it, and yeah.
Yeah, you got it in a conference, right?
Yeah, I got it on a raffle at TwitchCon.
Oh man, I misspelled.
I'm sorry. If I sound muffled again, I'm eating because I just got back from the store and I have not eaten yet.
That's not an issue.
Did you
So
see my question?
what?
Did you see my question in the chat?
How do I feel about having another girl? Well, you know, the girl that I have right now is a sweetheart. She loves me to death. So there's nothing wrong to that. I love my daughter, and I think I'm going to love having two daughters. So that won't be an issue.
That's awesome, man. Are you looking forward to puberty?
That's what I was. That's what I was gonna say. Ask me later when they're both 13 and 15, and then I'll let you know what I feel then.
All right, we'll know each other for like 17 years then.
Yeah.
Hey, since you have new people, right?
Yeah, there's new people here. So what we did is we introduced ourselves. Introduce yourself as well, Knightrober.
Oh, yeah, you should answer the question.
And what's your favorite genres?
Of anime.
All right, let me get the introductions out the way. All right.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, my name is Knightrober. You can just call me Knight if you like. My favorite genre of anime. I
You
like
can
a
say a
little.
couple if you want.
Okay, I like a little bit of talk English. How do you do it? I like a little slice of life. I like a little shonen. I like a little romance.
Yeah.
Okay. You're a romance guy. So you like Vampire Knight? You like Toradora?
My love story. Clannad, if you can call it, if you want to make that a romance.
Boku no Pico?
No.
All the good love stories, huh?
Yeah.
Not the off-brand anime. We're not talking about those, right?
I was just making sure what you meant by romance. Some people consider romance something completely different.
Man, Irvin, I'll never forget that, video. I'm not sure if it was a tweet or video or both. You were like, "Man, I can't believe Radiant just came out with a new episode."
Yeah.
Like, do you really like the series that much?
Yeah.
Kate says it's a ripoff of Fairy Tale.
Yeah, rave.
Radiant.
Rave. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I had to lock my door. What'd you say?
I said Kate says it's a ripoff of Fairy Tale. Radiant.
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 Yeah, but I like Radiant more than Fairy Tale.
How dare you? I stopped watching Radiant.
How do you mean? How dare I have an opinion?
Yes. How dare you have an opinion? That's quite opposite of mine. How dare you?
How dare you have a different opinion than me?
I call mutiny.
Thank you, Whaley and Take D Saints, for congratulating me for having another kid. Thank you for that. Anyways, let's start with what we like about the summer anime. Have you been watching anime? I know you've been more active on Twitch more than anything, Knightrober.
Yeah.
So his link for his YouTube is on the description below. But just know that Knightrober is more of a Twitcher. He twitches more than he tubes.
I'm on a hiatus on YouTube. I haven't posted anything in about almost a year. I'm on a hiatus because of life just got in the way. So I didn't have time to record anything. But if you want to go ahead and check me out on YouTube, you can. Subscribe to me so you'll be surprised on a video that I might post sometime. I got ideas. I just don't have the time.
So do you watch anime on Twitch or just play games or both?
No. The thing with watching anime on Twitch is kind of forbidden. It's not directly towards it. So if you do like stream anime, you'll get instant ban because you don't own the rights to it. It's kind of like the copyright strike thing.
Yeah.
So I just watch out my anime on FUNimation and Crunchyroll when they come out.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a lot of anime that aired. So, what is some anime that you guys watched this past season? Let's not talk of every single piece of anime because I think each season they release at least 25 animes at a time. So we can.
They release more than that.
Yeah. But
can we agree that the summer was mostly isekai anime that came out?
I'd say that's fall right now.
I think
it was summer.
I would say this year has been the most isekai that we've seen in awe. And that includes, well, I guess some of those are not really isekais. But yeah, I would say summer and fall are pretty filled up with isekais. But
Kendra no Mago from the spring, all alone.
Yeah. But yeah, I would agree. There was a lot of isekai in this this past season. I would say also there was a lot of demon lords in this past season.
Oh yeah.
So, what are some that you've enjoyed, Arceus?
Fire Force, man. I'm really enjoying Fire Force. Every time it comes on Toonami every Saturday night with a new episode. I just really love it. I really love the character of Shinra. He just is a magnificent character, and I honestly thought I would have loved Dr. Stone a little more, but no, Fire Force is, I think, honestly, is personally way better than Dr. Stone. Obviously, been watching Dr. Stone, but kind of went on a little break from it. Gonna watch it on Toonami when it airs. I completed like 8 episodes of Ari Fleta just because I thought it was garbage, enjoyment, if that makes any sense. Turned a little more into a harem once the bunny girl came, and it just got ridiculous. But the bunny girl is best girl. Yeah, you gotta agree with me there. Still need to watch the Dumbbell anime. I've seen like 3 episodes. Isekai Chi Magician, probably the worst this season. It was not good. I can't believe I gave that series a try. It was awful. And it's ranking on my anime list shows because it has a 5.60. And I guess if I have to mention only one more, well, I want to mention Tagi-san, but it's under Netflix, so I'm going to say Tenjin no Senpai. I really enjoyed that, even if it's just edginess all the way, edgy comedy.
I'm kind of turned off of ecchi now. I mean, I used to be good, but not good. I used to watch it when I was probably like 2013 to 2015. But I guess my anime? Well, I can't talk today. My anime taste has changed over the years, so I kind of find that a little repulsive now.
Yeah, I mean, and ecchi anime is good once in a while, and I kind of said this before in podcasts quite a bit already, that ecchi anime or anime in general is gonna have etchiness in almost any series, um, but it just has to be well done where it fits the story or it fits the plot or if it's to build a character. But if it's just thrown at you because they
It's
want more
throwing it at
views, yeah, that's just kind of it gets boring after a while, and I understand, and I understand also Arceus' point of view and the fact that you watch 8, 6 serious animes, and then sometimes you just want to watch something to just kind of relax and not really care about paying attention to every single scene because it's important to the plot. So
Yeah, I kind of like those series, like one or two throughout the season to
yeah.
watch, where even if it's stupid, it's something I can just turn my brain off and just be like, "Huh, that's funny."
So I will share because I did watch one in the background. I have been working more from home, and sometimes I like to put something in the background to watch. And there was this one anime one of my good friends recommended to me, and he said, "Man, you really have to see it because it's an awesome love story." And I said, "Awesome love story?" He said,
Is it
"Yeah, man.
Hinsuki?
It's an awesome love story." And the name of this anime is Hinsuki, Are You Willing to Fall in Love with a Pervert?
Really?
My good friend is Arceus.
Wait, what?
I thought you were talking about something else.
No.
Like Takagi-san. Takagi-san, the master of teasing. I love that one.
I'm the one that been recommending that one. No one has to recommend me that
What
one.
were you saying, Irvin, about me?
Okay, so Hinsuki, Arceus was live a few days ago, right?
Yeah.
And you said, hey, by the way, Hinsuki is one of those harems that the guy actually picks a girl. Now, that is one thing that I do like about some anime. The biggest example, most famous example, is Shuffle. That
Well,
there's
here's the thing. I didn't really watch every episode of Hensuki. I got turned off right after episode 3 because it was awful. But one day, I was just bored in my college class. I just pulled out my laptop, writing some notes, and I was like, hey, well, let's go to some Funimation, or actually, no, I went to Crunchyroll because I wanted to watch it sub and with the volume off. And I saw, like, the last episode, and I was like, huh, I gotta tell Irvin that I kind of picked a girl, you know?
Yeah, so he does pick a girl. I will say there's a big spoiler alert at this point, so I will spoil that anime because I was a little bit upset. What?
I said, who cares? It's garbage, honestly.
Knightrober, do you care?
Oh, I haven't seen it one single episode.
Dude, it's not worth the time.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't even planning on watching it anyway.
Okay, so quick synopsis for Knightrober to know what I'm talking about. This anime starts with a guy. Basically, he is friends with a few girls from school, and one is the leader of the club that he's in. Another one is the president. You know, the typical girls. And one day they're helping the club leader clean the room, and everyone leaves, and he finds some panties behind, and essentially it's a Cinderella show. He's trying to figure out who these panties belong to because there's a letter that says that she's shy, she doesn't know how to confess her love to him, so she decided to do it this way.
So it's between these 4 girls, you know?
Yeah, it's between these 4 girls that were there. He obviously discards his sister because, well, it's his sister. So then he starts going after the other girls to see what if they're the one.
It's gonna be his sister. Just watch.
Well, the other girls end up being psychos. One wants to be his dog. Another one wants to be his master, and then a third one sees him as she writes boy love mangas based on him and his best friend. And there's another girl, and a fourth girl who ends up coming in the anime, who is
Oh gosh.
who's a cute lolly and ends up dating his best friend, but she doesn't come to the case. So these three girls are the ones that he's basically pursuing for over 10 episodes. And I will say, you end up actually liking at least one of the three. I won't say who, but you start liking one of them and saying, oh, well, I hope he dates her. Episode 11, we find out, and yes, Knightrober, it's his sister.
I called it. I didn't even have to see the stupid show, and I called it.
So basically, she's like, you're such an idiot. Like, my birthday's in March and your birthday is in October. We're not brother and sister.
Of course.
It was so ridiculous.
It's cliche, actually.
Yeah. So they don't tell you that,
It was the most
obviously.
ridiculous reasoning I've ever heard from this anime girl. Like, just explaining this, it was so ridiculous. I was like, what?
Yeah, so there's nothing wrong for us to like each other. So, anyways, I haven't watched episode 12 yet. I probably will because I'm a completionist kind of guy. I like to complete my stuff. So
Episode 12 was off.
might as well watch
I've
it.
only seen episode 1, 2, a little bit of 3, because 3 it just didn't sell me for the series. I didn't like it. And then one day I just watched 11 and 12, and I was just like, okay, they're okay. They're not the best, but he chose someone, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
It's a stupid show. It looks like a stupid show. I'm glad I did not see it.
Yeah. You really don't have to see it. Okay, anime that I've watched this season, it's going to be Fire Force. Oh, and by the way, you guys can put it in the chat. I know some of you guys are just listening at this point because it is a podcast. It's not very interactive like when I go live with games. So if you guys want to add something in the chat, make sure you add what anime you saw this past season. So we know what you guys are watching so far. But for what I've seen, well, Hinsuku I've seen. I've still
Good job, Urban. That's a great honorable mention.
yeah. I finished Demon Slayer this season,
So
which
good.
so good. Yes. Continue
Is
watching.
it really?
It
Yeah,
is.
it's so good. The last episode, I can't wait for season 2 to come out.
I don't think they confirmed the season 2. I think they confirmed a movie.
They did? Well,
Yeah, they confirmed a movie. That was it.
Yeah. So at the end of the season, they confirmed the movie, which is going to be continuing from the last episode.
Yeah.
okay.
I just find this out from other anime tubers and
Yeah.
Twitter.
So, but yeah, great anime. If you guys haven't seen Demon Slayer, go watch it. It came out in the spring and then continued in the summer. I finished.
Go watch it. Don't be listening to all this. Just go ahead and go watch it right now. Right?
Forget
Guess who's
my
live
channel.
Right now? Hey, Irvin, guess who's live right now?
Who's live right now?
Evanito.
Is Evanito live right now? Oh, well, good for him. I won't say much about that right now. But anyways, another one that I continue watching was Black Clover. Finished the second season just a few days ago.
Poor thing.
Well, I figured I'm 102 episodes in. Might as well finish it, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Well, dude, Black Clover, I'm going to say it, but they've kind of screwed themselves because here's the thing. There's only 2 things they can possibly do because they confirmed that in 50 episodes they will be caught up to the manga like at the exact moment in 50 episodes. It's probably like 49, 48 right now. But what I mean by that is, one, they're either going to have to put filler on right here. They're going to have to put filler, which everyone's going to hate. It's going to be like Naruto again. Or 2, they're going to have to go on, a hiatus, which a lot of people are not going to like because obviously it's a big show and they're going to want to know what's going to happen next. So they're going to have to wait a couple of years till it comes back,
I would rather wait. That's my opinion. I would rather wait for more shows to come out so they can catch up to the manga and not do so much fillers.
Yeah.
I can just see them doing fillers. I just don't know why I can see them doing that.
I agree, though. It's better if they just wait a few years and come back with a good anime than give us crap. So
Yeah.
it does have a
Did
good
you
it does have a pretty good big community that watches
did
Black
you
Clover.
hear about how the author wants Black Clover to be as long as One Piece?
Why?
I don't know, but I read that in an article about the author saying he wants Black Clover to be as long as One Piece.
I mean, you know it's gonna be a failure if it's gonna do that because One Piece has what a whole lot of fillers as well.
There's like 906 episodes right now, I think.
Almost half of them are filler.
Yeah, well, there's
I mean,
a lot of
One Piece's fillers. I'm okay with because it's showing an adventure how to get to the next place to another.
yeah, but
But having little things in the middle.
One Piece also took a few years off before it continued. So
That's what they should do.
yeah,
Take a few years off. Take a page from One Piece.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I agree. They should probably do that. Another anime that I watched that a lot of people kind of slept on is Astra Lost in Space.
I skipped that one. I wasn't so sure about that one. How is it?
It's not that bad actually. The animation I think is very pretty. It's real well done because they're in outer space and they land in different planets every so often. So
How's the harem?
no, it's not a harem.
Really? A lot of people were telling me there was like more girls in this show than guys, and everyone wants the main character.
No, it's not a harem at all. No, it's a survival anime more than anything. They're basically trying to survive. There is a very big plot twist that you find out in maybe episode 10 or 9.
That's what I heard something. I heard Astro Lost in Space blew up like at the end of its run. I was like, what the heck's going on? I don't know what it is though.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the plot twist. It made sense, but it also kind of made like it's one of those plot twists like they.
Give us an anime example.
Well, I'm gonna give you a Matrix example.
Okay.
You know how in Matrix that the whole big plot twist is like they were in a room all along and they had to break the wall or whatever. It's kind of like that. Like it's a weird plot twist that you don't expect.
Oh gosh.
It's just an unexpected plot twist. And I think
just imagine what it's gonna be.
it's both good or bad, but yeah. Anyways, I recommend it. Go watch it if you have it. It's in Hulu. You don't have to support Funimation. You can just support Hulu.
I'd rather support Funimation actually.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. We're not going to debate who to support today.
I'd rather support Toonami like you should, Irvin.
I rather support Netflix. Like you guys should all support Netflix.
Like Netflix is not bad, but there's not a lot of animes on it.
Right.
I'm kidding. I have Netflix because I watch everything else on Netflix, but I rarely watch my anime on Netflix. Anyways, any other stuff that I watched this season? Arifureta, I caught up on it already. I just need the last episode. I watched maybe 10 episodes of How Heavy Are the Dumbbells. I watched Copcraft.
I stopped watching that one.
You what?
I stopped watching Copcraft.
Yeah, I'm in episode 6. I don't know if I want to finish it or not. It's kind of long.
Yeah, it's tedious.
Yeah, it's like this big world that it's awesome that they created this whole new world and they have all these like rules and stuff to the world, but it doesn't really like drive you in to want to learn about it. But you have to understand the world to understand the anime, so it's kind of I don't know.
I understand the world and it's everything, but it's too much.
Yeah, I watched Doctor Stone and Fire Force as well.
Those are the big ones this summer.
Yeah. I also watched Demon Lord Retry.
Why?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
What?
I'm watching Demon Lord Retry.
It's not that bad.
It isn't. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. I just finished it today, actually.
I gave it 3 episodes, and the scene where they recruited the blonde hair tsundere girl, and then the bath scene, I couldn't take it anymore. It just seems so generic.
Yeah, I understand, but it's not that bad. How about you? I've seen other stuff, but it's not really seasonal stuff. So, how about
Yeah,
you,
so
Night
what about you,
Robber?
Night Robert? What have you been watching?
Magical Senpai, Are You
Yes.
Lost? Demon Lord Retry. It's from. If it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a Demon Lord. That's the cutest one I've ever seen.
Oh
Go
yeah.
watch it. It's cute.
Oh yeah. That mixed review anime.
I think it's cute. I love it.
How,
It's up my alley. I
so
love it.
so how similar is it to Demon Lord Retry?
I'm not trying to like start a fight with the demon girl, like the daughter. I did defeat a demon lord. It's just I'm in love. I was in love with episode 1. I really was. But episode 2 and 3, I really didn't like. And after I found out what's going to happen later on in the series, I just didn't think it was worth watching.
It's worth watching. It's actually with this one part of emotional will.
Like, do you know what happens later on?
As of right now, they're not doing anything. The main guy just came back from a long mission.
I guess. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
It captures identity crisis and stuff like that. Because the little girl, she's demon. She's a demon. Everybody, she went to school. I don't know if I'm spoiling anything. Let me just stop.
I don't care. It's fine.
All right. So she goes to school, and the teacher's saying that she's a disgrace, she's disgusting, and all that good stuff. You know, just racial profiling. To a little girl, because she's a demon.
No, not the little girl.
Right, and she goes home wondering, am I not good enough? Stuff like, and stuff like normal things. That, like little I don't know, little people.
I know the little girl is she is the best character throughout the whole series. I loved when like he came back from his mission and she's like, "You're back, Dahlia." Like it was so cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
And during that episode, she cuts her own horn because she wants to be like everybody else, and she cries and because she's not the same. So it's kind of like a reflection of I guess when everybody's growing up, you're not the same. You're different, and it really captures that, and it really breaks my heart seeing her cry like that. It's really cute. Give it a try. It's so nice.
Man.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I think I might restart it now.
It gets better.
What else have you been watching?
It's just cute. It's just a cute anime. Just watch it. It's like slice of life. It's cute. Okay, I'm watching also the 2 big ones: Dr. Stone and Fire Force, Demon Slayer, Fairy Tales, but it's just ending. I'm really sad about that.
Fairy Tale's done.
I'm
Yeah,
sad.
Boo.
I'm only caught up on the English version, so don't spoil anything for me.
I haven't seen it.
Everyone dies.
I'm also watching The Ones Within, which actually is kind of like related to me because they're all streamers. And
The Ones Within is so good. I need to continue watching it. I've only seen 4 episodes.
Continue watching it. It's good. I mean, it relates to me because they're all streamers and their own personal video games that correspond to them. I'm also watching
really like the dub.
Takega-san, The Master of Teasing 2. It's so good. It's so
Where are
cute.
you watching it?
Wow, he just
Am I
confessed
watching
that he's watching it illegally.
Yeah, sadly I am. It's so good. It's so cute. I can't.
Anime cops, take him away.
Is it getting a 3rd season?
I don't know. No, I don't think so because they just resolved their feelings.
Well, it might get the spinoff.
Probably.
Dude, if it gets a spin-off, I'm so gonna watch that.
Yeah, there's a spinoff on the anime, and it's them grown up, and they have a daughter who teases him.
I've read it. I've read a couple of the chapters. It's so beautiful.
Yep.
I'm also watching. I don't know how to say this. Arafita from Component, the World's Strongest. That's really good.
That I think that's pretty good too. I think we're all watching that one.
I dropped Cop Craft, and I also dropped Isekai Chi Magician.
Thank the Lord.
A Certain Scientific Accelerator. That's pretty good. I watched all, the other seasons. I love the world. So Certain Scientific Accelerator. I love the whole series and the whole world with a Magical Index and a Certain Scientific Railgun. Those are good. I'm also. Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks? That's good. I haven't finished watching that one
Is
yet.
it really good though? I've heard a lot of bad things about it.
I mean, it has its moments. It's cringy, but yeah, it has its moments.
And
I love it.
you just told us that you don't like ecchi anime.
It's not ecchi.
Okay. What I've seen was ecchi.
Wait, what's that, Chief?
Do you love your mom and her multi-hit,
Oh,
multi-attacks?
I gave up on the series. It's, yeah.
I like it. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in the Dungeon 2? I still haven't finished the last episode, though.
I only saw the movie.
Whaley Wallington is saying, "How do you remember all these anime by heart? I had to look at what I had been watching on Crunchyroll. I remember
them.
them.
Live chart.
What?
That's what I'm looking. I'm looking at live chart. I have them all saved.
Oh, I actually remembered all mine. I wasn't looking at anything. I just watch them a lot, so I guess I remember them.
Also watching Pokemon. I think.
Yes, the Pokemon anime. Yes.
Are you happy that Ash Ketchum finally won?
I think it's
Yes,
cool.
but what?
Am I allowed to cuss on your channel or what?
Nah, let's keep it PG-13 just so I won't get demonetized.
Okay, I think it's bullcrap that he won.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I really do agree with that. He should have won at X and Y.
He should have been the top 4 because of Super Relic. Oh my god.
I don't think he should have won at all. In any.
Dude, did you see the battle with Hao and Ash? Oh my gosh, where they like, it was like.
That's what they call bullcrap. Like what the hell?
I hated that moment. But here's the thing, here's the thing. I don't like that he won, but he should. But I'm glad he did because this was the easiest league, so he should have won. You know?
Yeah. And I think it's also stupid because all of his friends were there.
Yeah. It was the easiest league he'd ever participate in, so it kind of would be really stupid. I wish I could curse, but it would be very stupid if he didn't win because it's the easiest league he could possibly win. But I just don't like that it was his first victory because it was just handed to him, kind of.
Yeah, kind of like the first Pokemon. His first Pokemon, it was kind of handed to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for the new series where they explore all the regions coming out this fall. It's like coming out November 17th, the anime. So I'm really excited for that, honestly.
Same here. I want to see how they do it.
Yeah,
are they actually going to explore the whole regions? Like, how? It's like it's like a gym in each region. That it's kind of like Battle Frontier, actually.
Oh no, we spoiled it for someone.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I just read the chat.
I'm sorry. What is that? Wiley? I'm so sorry. I don't know.
We're just so sorry.
All over Twitter. I mean, if you don't have a Twitter, then where are you at, fam?
Yeah, it is all over Twitter that he won.
I just woke up Sunday, you know, the day when the episode came out. All these YouTube videos I get of Ash won the league and all these Twitter.
Yeah.
It took him 22 years.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do all that. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to play the games on November 15th.
Yes, I'm getting Pokemon Sword.
Me too, dude.
Only because of.
What about you, Irvin?
Oh, what?
Only because of Farfetch'd Evolution.
Yeah.
I want that on my team.
Did you ask if I'm getting the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the game.
Oh, good job.
Whaley asked, where can I watch the new Pokemon when Ash wins? Can anyone help him?
I usually go on GoGo Anime.
I usually go to Anime Heaven, which is another illegal streaming site.
Yeah, those. So Whaley, if you're listening to me, listen to the voice of reasoning. Don't watch it illegally.
Just wait until the English comes out, which is going to be what in next month, probably.
Yeah, next month.
It'll be in like it's like 18 weeks behind the sub. The dub is.
Yeah, so in about a month or so.
Month or so? That'd be like 3 months. Comes out weekly, remember?
I don't know. I'm not caught up on the English.
Yeah. Manga Reader is in the chat. Hey, Manga Reader.
Hey, Manga. How's it going?
Welcome to the chat. He's been active for a few months now as well. So, man, how long has it been, Knightrober, since we done a podcast together?
God, 2 seasons ago?
In the winter or
I think
spring?
so. I think in the winter, right?
Wow, it's been a while.
It has.
I kind of focused on growing the channel, and it has grown.
Let's do that. I see you got 2,000 subscribers. Good for you, man.
Yeah. I'm actually.
Good enough.
I think. Let me double check right now because I think I am close to getting 2,600, if not already there.
You're already there, dude.
You're already there.
I'm already there. Whoa!
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Woo! Celebration podcast.
Woo! I just remember you tweeted that one night. You're like, let's get me up to 2.6K, and I checked your channel right after I saw your tweet. You were already over there, up above it.
Well, see, YouTube is being weird now. It it shows the closest number. They'll round up. So I'm not.
Wait, just Knightrober. Do you remember how small I was when you met me?
Yeah, about 20.
Do you know how many I have now?
How much?
23.
142.
Congratulations! I'm at the same subscribers.
Yeah.
Constant.
Yeah, I think the only one that really skyrocketed was Evanito.
And
So
Ray.
congrats to him too.
Ray's been going good as well.
Oh, he has. I haven't really seen Ray.
Dude, he talks to CDog VA and Manime Matt, which are two big anime YouTubers. He's the editor for CDog, who has I don't know how many subscribers, but
Who, Ray? No, not Ray.
No.
Evanito.
Let me see.
Evanito
CDog
is the one that's the editor. Ray
Yeah.
Ray has 384. So yeah,
Did I say Ray's name?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah, I meant to say Evanito. He's the editor for CDog VA with 779,000 subscribers.
Yeah, so I think Evanito is now past 10,000.
Yeah, he is.
So congrats to him.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A round of applause for them. Actually, they've been
Yeah.
doing great.
They are. Yeah. Hopefully there'll be the day where you guys reach 1,000 and hopefully one day I'll reach 3,000. It took forever for me to reach 2,000.
I don't think I'll reach 1,000 subscribers if I don't post. Yeah, I don't know. I'm only at 72.
How you do on Twitch?
I'm doing great. I just passed 230 followers actually.
Oh wow, that's really good at Twitch.
I have 2.
I have one.
It's because I'm in a community and we all help each other out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, I've gotten so many shout-outs, but I barely grow from them. My friend, my roommate actually has 46,000 subscribers, but he's not an anime fan, but he was telling me that shout-outs really don't work anymore, apparently, in this day of YouTube. I was like,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they don't do shoutouts on YouTube anymore. Because nobody
Yeah.
actively goes and checks on them. They just say, "Hey, check this person out," and people just, "Okay, I'll do it later."
Yeah, I'll never get to it.
Yeah.
So are we all ready to move on to the fall?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the fall. Let me see here on the chat. Whaley Warrington is asking. He didn't know there was a sub Pokemon. He thought they were both made at the same time. No, the sub usually comes out first in Japan or around the world, really.
Yeah, it comes out on Sundays.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is here in the U.S., Viz Media is the one that controls Pokemon, if I'm right. And very similar to Netflix, they like to kind of control when they air the episodes and how they do it. So they don't release the dub as fast as
Pokemon. Listen to me. Give
Yeah.
Crunchyroll. Put out weekly. I swear, there's gonna be a whole bunch of other people watching Pokemon.
Yeah, if Crunchyroll got Pokemon, hey, if Funimation got Pokemon, they would get more people as well.
I don't think Funimation will get Pokemon. They don't have.
Oh no, they
Yeah.
don't.
They're not gonna get Pokemon.
Or even if they got Hulu, because Hulu is doing weekly anime. If Hulu got Pokemon, Hulu is kind of more of
Yeah,
Um,
but what anime fans subscribe to Hulu? They're mostly subscribed to either
I'm subscribed to Hulu.
Funimation.
I mean, not for anime, but I'm subscribed to Hulu.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said. Anime fan. They're either subscribed to Funimation, Crunchyroll, Verve, or
Yeah,
Crunchy.
yeah.
Yeah,
But if you were in the business of streaming and you were a Hulu worker, that would be the next move for anime because they have been really pushing through to get more people to go to Hulu for anime because they have I think 5 or 6 animes that they do week by week episodes. So Hulu really has been working their butt off to air week by week episodes, and they
I
teamed
remember
up
Hulu
with
used to.
Funimation. So a lot of their anime does come out in Funimation, but still, I mean, they're doing a lot better than Netflix. I will say that.
Yeah, they are because Netflix just put them out on one single go,
Yeah.
which
Last.
takes forever. Because High Score Girl, that took forever to come out. Especially episodes 1 and the last 2 episodes. That took
Dude,
forever.
season 2 of High School Girl is only getting like 9 episodes.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. I really want to watch that one as well.
It's pretty good. Again, it's kind of has a little bit of romance in it.
Irvin, you made me hate the series more that one time we watched it.
Why?
It was so bad.
It's a great series.
I think you need to watch SAO instead of that.
No. SAO can go. Well,
Hey,
I wouldn't say where
like
they can
SAO,
go.
all right? Don't talk about it. It's favorite anime. Don't talk about it.
Okay, well, we're going to end the podcast right here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Last question on the chat. When's the next TPN video? For those who don't know what TPN means, that's the Promised Neverland. My next TPN video is going to be releasing hopefully next week. If I get time to review. I already finished volume 13, 14. So I'll make a video eventually if I have time and post it for you guys. So, yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at my anime list. Psychopath season 3 is getting 8 episodes. I'm trying to see where High School Girl is 9. Yeah, I was correct.
Come on. I like Psychopath.
Yeah.
8 episodes.
Yeah, so
Well, they're all an hour long, so I guess it's doable.
yeah.
Wait, all episodes of Psychopaths are an hour long?
It's just 8 episodes with 44 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And just to correct that, it's High Score Girl, not High School Girl.
That's what I said. High Score Girl.
Yeah, I know you did, but they were asking High School Girl. I corrected there on the chat already how it's written.
Did I say that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think you said that.
Yeah, but it's on Netflix. You guys can find it on Netflix.
So good.
So fall anime.
It is 3D. So if you're not into like 3D anime, then it's probably not that great for you. But it's a good show. Give it a shot.
I tried.
Yeah.
But Irvin, I need to know. I don't think you ever explained to me. Why don't you like SAO?
I just don't like it, dude. Oh, Whaley said, "See ya." Since you're in the podcast, I'm not ending the podcast. So, anyways, I don't like SAO because SAO is, I don't know. It the first season did not really get to me. I didn't like it.
It gets better.
I didn't like it. I know people say it gets better, but I just didn't like it. I'm sorry.
I love the
Honestly,
movie.
dude, the movie was fantastic.
It was fantastic. The animation was beautiful.
Yeah,
Like,
if it's gonna take more than 12 episodes to get better, I'm not gonna watch it.
well, no, here's the thing. Like, my friend never watched season 2 at all. He only saw season 1 and then watched the movie and still knew what was going on. Like, because it's not really a spoiler, but in the SAO movie, they fight the floor 100th boss. Like, they reveal it and they all fight it, you know? It's really cool.
And AR too.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. It's so good. And then Alicization blew my mind, man. Oh, my God.
That's good. I love that one. It's getting a second season.
I know. I can't wait. And Margarita's over here saying it sucks.
Yeah, and Whaley says garbage. So thank you,
Hey,
thank you.
hey,
This is
hey,
why you guys subscribe to my
hey.
channel.
It's all right to have the wrong opinion, okay?
Yes. Okay, fine. I will agree with Irvin and all. Okay, I did not like season 2, or at least I didn't like the Gun Gale part.
I like the spinoff.
Well,
I like that better. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't like Gun Gale at all. I really didn't. I hate Xenon. I hate her as a character. I'm sorry if you like her, Knightrober, but I really don't like Xenon. I really.
No, I'm with you. It wasn't that great, but it had its moments. But I loved it.
Yeah.
Which is why Irvin needs to skip season 2 and go to season 3, because season 2 is I didn't like it.
I think you could just watch the first episode and the last few episodes of season 1 of SAO, and just get into the third season.
Oh,
Yes.
hey Jack Picker, welcome to the chat.
I just love how he's ignoring us.
I'm not ignoring you guys. I've heard the same rant over and over again.
Well, you never fully explained why. Is it just because you weren't into it and you don't want to let 12 episodes like of trash? Man,
I think it's because the first season it kept jumping around. That's
Okay.
why.
Okay, just imagine this. Imagine you are going to a new restaurant, right? Let's
Okay,
let's
I
say
love food.
let's
Go
say
on.
it's a sushi restaurant,
I love
right?
sushi.
Sushi
Keep going.
restaurant. Your friends hyped it up. Say, man, this is the best sushi restaurant you can go to, right?
Yeah, we're gonna
So
go.
it's like, man, you're gonna enjoy it when you leave that sushi place. You're gonna say hallelujah and invite everyone else to that sushi place. Okay? Imagine that.
Yeah.
Hyped up. So you go to the sushi place expecting good sushi, right? So you
Alright.
sit down at the sushi bar so you can see the sushi guy make the sushi, right? You good
Yeah.
up to here?
I'm following you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They first bring you a water with ice,
Yeah,
and you taste it, and you're like, well, it tastes like tap water, but that's okay.
Water. I love water. Water.
That's okay. Water is water, right? Even
Yeah,
if it's
you-
tap
water's
water
the
and
body.
it's a little brown, that's okay. Okay.
Yeah, Irvin, here's the thing. Water, you need that to live. So you're
Yeah.
trying to say that SAO, you need to watch that to live?
Okay.
Stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated.
Okay. Well, let's say you get that water in, right? It's not that the best water. You're like, okay, it's okay. Not the best water. It's water. Water is water. Okay. And then you look at the sushi guy and you order, I don't know, a shrimp and tuna tempura.
I don't like shrimp. Can we change it?
Okay, crab and tuna tempura sushi roll, right? And he says, okay, right up, okay, right? And then you see that he hasn't washed his hands. You're like, okay, well, it's okay. Maybe he's a clean guy, right? Maybe he's not that dirty. And then you see him open a can of tuna and a can of crab in a can, right? And put it in your sushi. And then you eat the sushi and you think this is the worst sushi ever. So
It
then,
depends how it's made. Okay?
so
If
then,
you have a good chef, it depends how it's made.
well, yeah, I know. It depends what producer did the anime and what voice actors were there. I completely understand that.
I mean,
So
it could
so
be
then
the-
you
it could
call
be
your
just
friend
the
afterwards
stuff
and
from
say,
the store.
man, this is the worst sushi ever. This is garbage. This is crap. And he says, man, that's okay. You just have to go next time. The next time it'll be better. And you keep going for 12 episodes and it's crap after crap. And then they tell you, man, you just have to keep on going. 12 more episodes, they'll get better. I'm not going to be going 24 times to a sushi place until it gets better. So I'm not going to be watching 24 episodes of SAO until it gets better.
Hey, like I said before, it's okay to have wrong opinions.
I agreed to that. So I'm sad that you guys have that opinion. You know, it sucks. It sucks that you have a friend that, you know, they're addicts to garbage and, you know, you try to help them. You tell them, hey guys, you have an issue, and they
I
just
love
don't
how,
turn away.
I love what Whaley says. How would you know that he did not wash his hands?
Yeah, how do you know?
He had stuff in his hands. I don't know. His nails were dirty.
Oh gosh, I don't.
He cleaned
Well,
his
okay,
he cleaned
so
his nose and then washed his hands. There.
I think
Jake,
we should get started on that. Man, wasn't episode 1 of My Hero season 4 great?
I have not seen it. I'm watching the dubbed actually.
My Hero aired today.
No, it didn't. I'm just messing.
Oh, I thought it was airing
Don't
tomorrow.
troll us, dude. Don't troll us.
It's airing tomorrow, I believe. And I believe the sub and the
yeah,
dub are coming out together, aren't they?
On the 12th.
It's not airing tomorrow. No, it's not airing tomorrow. It's airing next Saturday.
Oh, next week. Okay. So, but it will be on Saturdays, right?
Guess what? So first, like, here's the lineup apparently on the TV network in Japan. It's SAO, My Hero.
At the same time?
No, like SAO runs before My Hero.
Oh. Well,
They usually put their top shows in the top.
that makes
block.
sense. Sometimes you order the crappy appetizer before you order the good entree.
Well, what if it aired after? Would you say, "Oh man, that was a great dessert"?
But
Well-
I guess you'll have the gourmet meal, then having the crappy like pudding. Here's your pudding. There's your dessert.
Dude, My Hero, SAO, and Food Wars all air on the same day.
That's
a
gonna
good
be.
day. That's a good day.
That's gonna be someday. So, question from Jack Picker. He said, "Are you gonna watch No Guns live?" Probably we'll watch the first episodes. We'll give our first impressions,
No Guns
and
Live.
then see what I think about it. So,
What's that?
Whaley said he does like SAO. He was saying garbage to manga reader. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like we have a little fight here. Whaley says,
What?
"I've never eaten fish. What in
How
the
dare
world?"
How dare you not eating fish?
You're missing out if you have not eating fish. Whaley says, "Ouch, that hurts. I'm not addicted to trash."
Oh.
Well, I hope I didn't lose a subscriber. And then Arceus says, hashtag Irvin needs to watch SAO.
Yes. Put that hashtag. Put it on trending on Twitter.
If that hashtag trends on Twitter, I will watch SAO.
Yes.
I will watch every single episode and catch up to it. It has to trend
Oh my
though.
gosh, we need to like make a plan, Knightrober.
It has to
Hold on.
trend.
Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, before we start with the fall anime stuff, being the Knightrober is gone, let's talk a little bit about what Netflix has been releasing. It released this week a new anime called Seis Manos.
Never heard of it.
So, Seis Manos is
Oh,
so
I know what you're
it's
talking about.
produced by Hispanic guys, but it is Japanese produced. It's produced by
Sorry,
Viz
back.
Media. Hey man, welcome back. I was talking about Seis Manos that aired on Netflix. So produced by Viz Media, so it is an anime, but it's produced by Hispanic guys, and
Awful.
it,
No offense to anyone.
hey man, we're both Hispanic here. Me and Robert are both Hispanic.
Okay, well, no offense. I just
None
don't. It
taken.
doesn't look good.
I
That's
took
it.
offense. I took offense right here.
Hey, Stan Lee's anime didn't do well, so
Yeah. I watched the first 2 episodes of Seis Manos. It's not that good. It's all over the place.
Seis Manos, that's what it's called?
Yeah, Seis Manos.
What's it about?
About 6 hands. I'm kidding. That's funny. That's
Not
what.
funny, actually.
that's
I
what-
hate puns to a core. Okay.
Okay. So Seis Manos is kind of like a story. There's like a gang that's kind of doping people to become monsters, and there's a dojo in this little Mexico city that has they're like super strong, and they're gonna basically go against this group of people because they killed their sensei, their master, in the first episode.
Oh no.
So it's kind of corny, really. it kind of feels like it's targeted to like younger kids. Yet there's like two scenes in the first episode that are like very gory. So then you think, okay, this is not for kids. But at the same time, you're like,
Teens, then.
it's I don't know.
What's the rating on it?
I think it was like a 6.2 when I checked it this morning.
Well, that's a skip for me.
I don't know. I haven't been watching anything on Netflix for anime that came out. I want to watch Beginning B. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, B the beginning.
Yeah, Be the Beginning.
Well, they also
it's on my watch list. I still haven't seen it. I have a lot of things to watch on Netflix. Like, I get bored and I was like, I should watch something on Netflix. I was like, on my watch list, like, I don't want to watch this. I do something else.
Yeah, I watched Carol and Tuesday on Netflix.
Carol?
Yeah, Carol and Tuesday, and it was good. It's not the best anime. A lot of people think like it's like the anime that needs to win awards, but I don't think it does. It's just it's good, but it's not that good. It kind of makes fun of the whole.
All these wonderful comments.
What?
You're missing all these wonderful comments.
Okay, let's go back to the comments. It says, yes, force him, is what Whaley says. We know what to do now. There's going to be a Demon Slayer movie, and it looks like people commented on that. Mangarita says he's ready for the movie. Whaley says, yes, the movie is exciting. Mangarita says, I'll make him watch it. So he doesn't like SAO, but he'll make me watch it. Great. Thanks, Mangarita.
It's official. It's official. You gotta watch SAO.
Yeah, it's official, man.
Has it gone trending on Twitter? I don't think so.
We can make it trending. I made somebody.
It's about
a grandma on Twitch.
Okay.
I can make it happen.
Well, make it happen, and I'll do it.
Awesome.
I go treat it right now.
Everyone in chat, let's tweet on Twitter if you want Urban to watch SAO. Yeah, you guys can tweet that if you want. If it has to go trending for me to actually watch every single episode, and if it does, I promise I will make a video giving my opinion on the series once I finish every single episode. No promises on me liking it though.
Oh, it probably will. Just joking.
So, okay. So, what have you watched so far, Knightrober? Have you watched any of the new season anime?
I have not. Let me see. What is up right now? I want to see high school protagonists have it easy when it's in another world. I haven't seen that yet.
I saw that one. That's a pretty good one. It's a little bit overwhelming with the 7 main characters.
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, I wish they wouldn't have so many main characters. It feels like they're gonna take their time on introducing each character per episode, because they just introduced one this first episode. So then it's gonna take 7 episodes for us to actually get to a plot.
Wait, how many episodes?
7, I think. I mean, there's anime like that, like the anime where there's harem anime where they have to introduce a new girl every single episode. It kind of feels like they're gonna do that with this one. They're gonna introduce one of the 7 characters, talk about their past, talk about how they're living in that world, and then etc.
Here's the reason why I checked it out. One of my favorite studios is working on it actually, and I believe they probably won't do that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't know.
I'm tweeting this right now. Hold on.
So am I actually.
Okay. You guys are taking it too seriously. I'm kidding. Settle down. What is another thing that I was going to talk about? The one that I've liked so far, let me open my list. I don't remember those by heart right now, so I do have to look at my list for those.
Tweet.
Orizazuki is it kind of seemed like it was going to be a harem anime, and then it's not, and I like it. because
So
it's
you're the only person that I love, or you're the only person that loves me.
yeah, that one.
I read the manga. I read the manga actually.
That one looks promising.
It is.
I
It is gonna be promising.
the first half I was like, nah, this is not for me. It's the harem of the season. I'm not gonna watch it. And then I saw the second half. Wow. I won't say too much about it. If you want to learn more about it, you can watch my first impression video. But anyways, that you guys can watch that there. Knightrober. What do you have you heard about that one yet?
No, I have not.
I recommend it. At least watch the first episode. If you like the comedy of the first episode, I think you'll like the season.
What's it called again?
Orizuki, are you the only one who loves me?
Or is
Or
it's on Crunchyroll, right?
it's in Crunchyroll, yeah.
Let me put that on my query then.
Yeah. Whaley, oh, he made the question of the century. How come you have so many subscribers but only a few show up? Because people are like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you have a bunch. I don't know if you're like on Twitch or YouTube or any other social media. You have a bunch of followers, but nobody really interacting with you. I'm sure you can get the same thing from that question as well. Like,
Oh yeah. I mean, I would see people like on Twitter. They'll have 10,000 followers, but each post they'll get 5 likes, 4 likes.
yeah, they're not that active. But
Yeah.
they'll be active once in a while. You'll see them once in a while.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what ends up happening. I get subs by the giveaways, and I get subs by other stuff, and people are interactive
people
whenever
just
they want to be
sub to him.
interactive.
Some people probably just sub to him so they can get a giveaway.
Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, as long as they sub, they help the algorithm, and I do have quite a bit of videos. It used to be that each time I got a video at 1,000 views, I was super excited. Now I get at least one video per week at 1,000, so
When Yanya came back,
that's my goal is to have one video at least at 1,000 video views, and yeah, so there's obviously a lot of videos that also don't have that many views, but oh well.
Just let me know when it's my time that I could talk about this season, man.
Yeah, take it away. I'm gonna go get a drink and go to the restroom actually. So you take it away. Talk about what you're watching so far, and I'll be right back.
All right. So while Irvin's away right now, I'm going to talk about Orisuke later, or the little harem anime he was talking about a little earlier, because I want him to know a few opinions that I know more about the series than a lot of other people do, since I've read the manga of it. I am, as probably most people are, I'm extremely excited for My Hero Season 4
yes,
and SAO Season 4, man.
I'm excited about this too.
I know, dude. I just, man, I can't wait. I'm going on vacation that week, though, so hopefully I get the time to actually watch the first episodes of both of them. I should probably be good, though, since it's only going to be like 24 minutes an episode. I only need probably an hour of my free time on vacation, if possible, or I'll just stay up all night watching that. I'm watching Food Wars on Toonami, so I haven't caught up to it. I'm still on season 1 on episode like 13, so can't really watch season 4.
I love Food Wars. Can't wait for
Yeah, man, it's really good. I haven't really seen Seven Deadly. I've only seen the first season, so yeah.
But it technically is one season, I think, and a few.
No, it's 2. That's 2. This is season 3.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about the movie as well.
Oh yeah. I've never seen Psycho-Pass. You said you have, right?
Yes, I have. It's pretty good.
Is it like? Oh, it's an original anime. I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder why it's popular.
I want the gun. There's a live action gun that actually works. The gun flips around. It's pretty cool.
Oh man, that sounds really awesome. Might have to check that out. I gotta say, let me see. I gotta say, okay, so I'm looking at my anime list right now.
Really? Yeah. Most people like to call it My Hero. Instead of saying My Hero Academia, they just say My Hero sometimes.
Oh yeah, when you say My Hero, do you mean My Hero Academia? Yeah. Thanks for that. So if I'm on my anime list, if you guys want to follow me, I'm right now at the overly cautious Isekai. I got a little things to say about this. One thing that made me want to check it out, well, besides it being an Isekai, is that it's the studio that's working on it is White Fox, and they're known to produce actually pretty good Isekai. I've never seen ReZero, but it's obviously a very big Isekai.
You've never seen ReZero?
No. But White Fox has done ReZero. They've done Goblin Slayer. They've done the devil, like the demon lord that went to not, like the real world. It's like
Devil's a part-timer?
Devil's a part-timer. That's right. They've done. I know Steins Gate's not fantasy or isekai, but they've done that. They're pretty known for doing pretty good sci-fi. And then they did Ari Fureta, which was pretty good. But they're known for pretty good isekai. So that was the first thing that made me check it out. But it's not bad. Have you seen the first episode?
Of what?
Knightrober? Of the Overly Cautious Hero.
Overly Cautious Hero. Let me see.
Like the guy is extreme. It's called like. He's like the hero is overpowered but overly cautious.
Oh no, I gotta see. Is it this season?
Yeah, it's this season. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen anything for this season yet.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good. It's not the best so far. It had I'm not gonna say it had a weak start, but it wasn't bad. It literally reminded me a lot of the main character being Shield Hero and Ainz from Overlord, and the goddess girl being literally Aqua 2.0 from Konosuba. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I've seen the promo of it.
Yeah, it's literally Konosuba and like as the goddess, and the main character is literally like Alphamy and Ainz, like the combination. And
hold on. Whaley, I watch animes as they come out. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, he was asking that on the chat. I'm back, by the way.
What's
I
heard those little click.
Yeah, I watch multiple animes at a time as well. I usually don't finish them, but I always give most of them a try. But yeah, I really like the Overly Cautious Hero. I'm giving it a couple more episodes to see if it will be a little better, but it's not bad. Okay, now that Irvin's back, I gotta talk about Orewosuke Nano now.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I've read like the first 20 chapters of the manga, so I know what's gonna probably happen in the next like 5 to 6, maybe not the whole 12 episodes, but I'm gonna know what most of it's like. Hold on a second. I'm texting someone.
What?
How professional of you.
Well, I did notice your tweets. I didn't notice your mention on the tweets.
Because I'm in a college dorm room, so all my friends are wondering where the heck I am.
Tell them you're talking about anime.
Yeah, I told them I was doing a live stream, but yeah. I'm back. But Orewosuke Nano. So I've read like the first 20 chapters, like I said. It's really good. My biggest fear is that it's going to turn into a harem, at least from what I really don't know if it is, but it's my biggest fear because the last chapter I read. Okay, here's what I gotta say is that you guys are in. If you start watching this series, you are in a big drama zone right here. This is a big high school drama, which Irvin, you didn't state in your review of this because it's a big drama. It really is. There's this high school drama that comes later in these next few episodes, and
We love high school drama.
it's a very, very impactful. And after they get it situated, you just realize, maybe the main protagonist isn't bad. Like it feels like that. So it really does feel like it may turn into a harem, but it's gonna turn into a harem right after the drama's over, which which it's starting to come up. So maybe the first half of the series may be very good, and the other half may not, or it may be like 8 episodes or to 9, maybe very good, but like the last 3 will turn into a harem, and that's my fear. I don't know what's gonna happen next since I ended reading the manga. At least the dub translation only had 20 chapters, so I ended it where the drama ended, which was probably the best part. Like I said, it's coming up, so beware. I can't spoil anything because you need to experience this. It's great. It really is.
Yeah. I think I will watch that one. I think it's funny enough for me to watch it. And it's not etchy, where it's like, ugh. But
It doesn't, from my memorization, it doesn't seem etchy.
so a few things here in the chat before we continue. They're talking about Attack on Titan season 4 coming out this season.
Yes. No, not this season. It's fall next season, I think.
Yeah, it's coming out next year.
I thought it
Fall or
was this year.
summer.
I can double check if you want me to.
Yeah.
You can.
Fall.
I could be wrong.
20.
But anyways.
Actually, I'm like literally on the later site, so let me check. Attack on Titan, October 2020.
October 2020. Okay. Never mind. I hear a rapper from Food. Also, it really has been that long. That's probably my can. That's probably what you were hearing. I was drinking a drink. And then the manga reader says, or sorry, Whaley asked, how many is too many anime to watch at a time? Manga reader responded, 7. I kind of agree, but disagree. It really depends what you're watching. If you're watching seasonal anime, I've watched up to about 10 seasonal anime at a time.
Dude, when I first started, I was going season for season. I was trying to catch up. I think I was in 2015 seasons trying to catch up.
Yeah.
But from 2013 to all the way to 15, trying to catch up to that. Then I just started after 2016. I started watching anime when it's coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it really depends why you watch anime. If you watch to enjoy it and to really learn all the details of the anime, then probably watch less. If you're watching it to kind of get knowledge, like there was a point, like kind of how Knightrober said, where you kind of have to watch a lot of anime to kind of catch up to what people have seen. I had a time like that as well, where I was starting to do more reviews on anime in my channel, and a lot of people were talking about anime that I hadn't even heard about. So I watched all the quote unquote popular anime that people kind of always mention, just to know what the heck they were talking about, and just have references on.
I started out with the biggest ones, where One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. I started out with those, and I finished them. I was kind of caught up to where they were coming out weekly.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah, I started watching a little bit of the popular ones, enough seasons to like know what people talk about. And
my first actual anime that I've seen that I really liked was actually Familiar Zero.
Cool.
Besides all the shonen, that was the very first anime I've seen that wasn't shonen.
Yeah, the first like non-shonen anime, like non quote unquote kids shonen, because like Naruto, Dragon Ball, all those kind of were the ones I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The first one that kind of got me to actually watching more anime was a shoujo anime. It was Vampire Knight. That one was.
I saw Vampire Knight. I didn't get into.
Why?
I don't know. One day I was alone at home and I watched it, and I watched the first season, and then watched the second season, and I don't know. There was something about it that I liked, and then I watched Ouran High School.
Isn't Vampire Knight like a reverse harem?
Yeah.
Not really. It's 2 guys and 1 girl.
Still,
So it's a love
reverse harem.
triangle.
It's not really it's a love triangle. It's not really a harem.
Well, a harem could be of as many partners as there can be. If it's 2, it's a harem. If it's 1, it's
Well, but
not.
she picks one.
No, harem is 3 or more girls in a relationship with a guy, or that 3 girls like one guy. It's 3 or more.
Then it's just a love triangle then.
Yeah.
But okay, a question from Whaley, and I think that's a good question to end the podcast. We're almost at 2 hours. We're gonna end it here. because it's still pretty early in the fall season to really have first impressions. Maybe in a week or two we can go live again and maybe include Kate and maybe someone else and
I
talk
miss
about
them,
our first
actually.
impressions. What'd you say?
I miss all everybody.
Yeah, I miss everybody
Hey.
too.
BB.
Hey, how are you guys liking the high school prodigy um and the basketball anime?
Well, there's
I'm
only
not
one.
into sports anime.
He hasn't
What?
seen it yet, and he said he hasn't watched sports anime. So the
It's
basketball
really
one is
good, man.
good. It's gonna be very similar to the sumo wrestling one. So
Can
we'll
I talk about the high school prodigy anime before we leave?
sure. Well, talk about that, and then we'll answer Whaley's last question, which is a good question, and yeah.
Well, you want to know? So one of my favorite studio, the same that one that's doing like this studio's doing two animes this season. It's the high school prodigy one, and where's the other one? And oh, and never mind. That was another one. But the high school prodigy one, with the 7 high schoolers, it was kind of a boring episode to be honest, but I really did like it. I mean, Irvin, can we talk about that elf girl, man?
What
Okay.
are you guys talking about? I haven't seen anything.
It had a really great opening scene with this elf girl just trying to feed the main character by kissing him and stuff, and then this other girl interrupts and is like, "Hey, I heard that one of the kids is woken up," and she just they interrupt it. It was kind of funny.
it was etchy.
Overall, this season it's not bad, but I really don't like that the Rise Up Animal Mask sumo wrestler Isekai. I don't like that. Everyone's gonna hate me for it, but I don't like it.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a big popular one this season.
Dude, it's very popular just because the writer of Konosuba wrote it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, you can say the same thing for Fairy Tail Rave and that Zero anime. They all look.
Yeah. I forgot what that was called.
Yeah, well, and Eden Zero did not actually do good, even though it was by the Fairy Tail guy. So
yeah, I didn't.
If it comes to anime, I'm still gonna watch it.
Only Fairy Tail blew up out of the 3 he wrote.
Yeah.
Rave,
so
actually.
Okay, so last comments here. Whaley says, "Wish me good luck, guys. I have a college bio midterm Tuesday."
Good luck. I believe in you. I'm sending all my good positivity towards you. Good luck on your test, fam.
Yep. If you watch enough etchy anime, you know enough about bio. If not, watch what's that anime called? Cells at Work. You'll learn more about bio there.
Yeah.
Dude, you know Dr. Stone has been teaching me more about chemistry than probably my own chemistry teachers.
Same.
That's
Same.
sad.
I didn't even
When
take
an anime
chemistry.
teaches more, teaches you more than your own teacher.
Okay, well, the last question that I really want to answer, and I think it's a great question by Whaley, is what anime has had a lasting effect on you?
Oh, anime that would make me cry.
Oh,
Light in
gosh.
April, Clannad, Anohana,
I need to finish
Silent
on
Voice. Finish Anohana, what are you doing? It's only 8 episodes.
It's 11.
11, whatever. It's still good. Angel Beats, it's pretty good.
Okay,
Oh,
Angel Beats was not that sad, but
What do you think of No Peta,
No Peta.
Irvin?
there's not much to talk about right now. There's not enough episodes to say anything.
All right, but yeah, I'm trying to look through my list right now to see what has had a great impact
Lasting
on me.
effect. Lasting effect.
Lasting effect.
I would say I would agree with Knightrober. With any anime that can make my emotions stir up enough to make me cry is worth for a lasting effect. Your Lie in April is probably one of those, and oh gosh, you just named it. The movie, what's it called? about the death.
Silent Voice.
Yeah, Silent Voice.
Love it. I watched it so many times and I still cry at it. It's so good.
So those two are
The masterpiece, actually.
All right, I got mine.
great. So if you have not seen Your Lie in April, or if you have not seen A Silent Voice, watch it. They are worth watching.
No. What?
I haven't seen
Excuse me. What?
I'm sorry, I don't have that much time to watch every anime on the planet.
Silent Voice is a movie. You have time for a movie. Go watch the movie.
Oh, it's like 3 hours long.
Go. Have you seen Avengers?
What you have to do, Arceus,
Yes, I've seen Endgame.
what you have to do,
Sit through 3 hours.
Garbage.
what you have to do is just carry headphones in your pocket, and each time you go to the restroom, each time you have a break during class, each time you are eating something, each time that you have a split second of rest in your life, put those headphones on and watch an anime.
Yeah, I know we were. You showed me 3 episodes of Your Lie in April. We gotta continue that, man.
Yeah.
Finish it.
But I got my answer to long-lasting anime that have definitely had a everlasting effect.
Oh,
on
well,
me.
I'm not done yet, man.
Okay, keep going.
So yeah, definitely any anime that makes me cry, yes. And then any anime that makes me go, what the heck did I just watch? Also is a lasting effect. The Promised Neverland, like Whaley said, is one of those that is kind of, the first episode was, what the heck? I did not expect that.
That first episode is so memorable, yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Goblin Slayer from last year.
Oh my
Yes,
god,
that's
Goblin
good.
Slayer's
That is
first
so
episode.
good. So good.
First episode was a what the heck
How
episode.
controversial that was, dude.
It was. Oh,
Yep.
I still finished it.
even Toonami showed it, didn't they? Didn't they get like?
No, Toonami would never show that.
I thought it's on Toonami.
No, it's not on Toonami, no.
Oh.
Yeah. So any anime like that, we're
They
also.
showed the SAO rape episode.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. And they had to censor
it.
it a lot. They had to censor it a lot.
Didn't they still get a backlash from it?
A little bit, but they even put a warning.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously a warning, but they tweeted out on Toonami's Twitter saying that this episode's very, brutal, gruesome. I think that's the right word, but it was very, gory. It's very traumatic and stuff, but it's very important to Yu-Gi-Oh's character, and as we both know, it was.
Yeah, it was.
You still listening to yours, Irvin?
No, you can go.
Okay, I gotta say, animes that have had a long-lasting effect on me. I gotta start off with Love Live. I know you don't have an experience with that, Irvin, but Love Live is one of the best idol shows ever.
I don't like Idol. I'm sorry.
You make fun of me for High School Girl and Your Lie in April, but then you come up with, oh, I love Live.
Yeah, because it's great. But I really love Love Live. It's made me laugh. I am very attached to the characters. It's made me cry. And I love the original cast. Sunshine has not made a good impression on me, but I love the original cast, and it's definitely made a long effect on me. I know this is very cliche, but Pokemon is always going to have a long-lasting effect on me. I've always grown up with it. I always love it. No matter how bad the anime has done with Ash, Ash is always my favorite character, and I love Pokemon.
I'm gonna stop you right there for I think the new season. I believe it's gonna be 15-minute shorts. That's what I believe.
15-minute shorts, man.
That's what I think. Because they're going around the world. They can't go like a whole 30 minutes for doing what?
You're
Walking.
right. You're right, man.
It seems like a 15-minute show. That series. That's what I'm thinking.
You could be right, actually. I never thought about that. The Promised Neverland will always have a great effect on me. From the first episode to the last, it was a great series overall.
Next season, I think it's going to air again.
Yeah, I hope it comes back. Actually, I hope it comes back in the spring because I'm gonna be catching up on SAO and My Hero and all other animes that are gonna carry over from next season. So I hope it comes spring, so I can just focus on that. But and I'm gonna mention another one which Irvin hates. SAO is always memorable to me.
Yeah.
I thought Knightrober was gonna say something.
I won't say anything.
Oh no, I'm just gonna let you there. I mean,
SAO has had good and bad moments from
It has,
each.
but it hasn't made an impression on me. I like it, but there's no impressions to it.
SAO has had three different scenes with girls and this guy trying to attack this girl. So it's made a bad impression on that, but the movie has made an impression on me.
Cool.
I already said Promise Neverland. I gotta say one that's made a bad impression, like an everlasting impression, but I didn't like, was My Sister, My Rider.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched all 10 episodes of that trash. And this was when I was completing every anime I'd watched in the season.
That's done by the same person who did what, Onura?
They did Oremo.
Oremo, there you go. Yeah, because have you finished it?
I'm not gonna watch Oremo.
No, have you finished My Sister, My Rider?
Yeah, I finished all 10 episodes.
They made an appearance the last episode. Spoilers.
They did. I didn't see it.
Yeah, they made a brief cameo just walking by.
Wow.
Speaking parts and everything.
How so?
They were just walking by. They're just talking. They weren't interacting with the main characters in My Sister, My Rider. They just walked by, just talking to themselves.
Oh, and obviously Goblin Slayer was a great first impression, as we all know what happened there.
Yeah.
They're kind of a lot. But yeah. Shield Hero made a good impression.
Love Shield Hero. Can't wait for the second season.
You can't name every single anime you watched and say they've done a great impression in you.
Well, have you seen Sword Hero? Sword Hero.
I've seen. So I never finished it. I
finished it. It's so good.
I heard so many bad things about it, though.
Who cares? It's
I'm
a
like,
good anime.
I'm like in episode 18, I think.
Keep watching.
Yeah, I have to finish it. I do have to, because I do want to watch the next season if they do make a next season.
They are.
But anyways, I do agree with you guys. Like the ones that I saw when I was younger, Dragon Ball, Pokemon will always have a
the original Beyblade. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, Beyblade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. There was that soccer anime that I watched in Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah, I actually watched Dragon Ball in Spanish before I ever watched it in English. I didn't watch Dragon Ball in English until I was in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's interesting.
I watched most of my anime in Spanish when I was younger.
I think we can all agree that Tagi-san has made a great impression.
Tagi-san is one that has made a great impression. Other animes that I can name probably is One Piece, because I watched 650 episodes on it.
Man, dude, you just, I don't know. Like, one of my friends told me, he was like, I'm starting One Piece. I'm like, good luck on that journey.
Good luck, man. I'm
Yeah.
waiting
Good luck
for
watching
Funimation.
900+ episodes. Like,
Yeah,
I can never do that.
I'm waiting for Funimation to finish their dubbing.
They're never gonna
One
finish,
Piece is
dude.
gonna come on Toonami. Actually, I can't wait.
Again?
Yeah, they're gonna continue where they left off in the dub, so everyone's gonna be confused.
How far are they on Toonami right now?
It's not on Toonami right now. Toonami is showing Dragon Ball, which wraps up this tomorrow, and then they're rerunning it because they know it's gonna get views. Genlock just finished, so they're replacing it with 2 episodes of Dr. Stone tomorrow, Fire Force, Food Wars, Black Clover, Boruto, Naruto, Mobile Suit Gundam, Lupin the Third, and My Hero.
Toonami is really doing good right now.
And then
they're getting current animes too. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then since several shows are ending this week, next week it's next week for Toonami, they're adding. Hold on, I gotta look up the schedule. But the lineup is really good. It shows. Oh gosh, I can't find it. But from what I recall, it was they're rerunning Dragon Ball Super again. Um, After that, it's One Punch Man Season 2's premiere. Doctor Stone, Fire Force, Food Wars, Demon Slayer series premiere, Black
Dang.
Clover, Boruto, Naruto, Lupin, and My Hero.
So a little side note, Crunchyroll just tweeted that another victim of the Kyoto animation attack passes away today.
Oh. Well.
Wait, what happened?
Another victim from the Kyoto animation. You've heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I did a video on it.
Another employee passed away today.
Oh man.
Of course, man.
May he rest in peace.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, you all need to watch that Toonami manga reader. It's really improved. It's really good.
Yeah, I don't watch Toonami, so yeah, I agree with Manga Reader. I'm surprised that Toonami has been improving so much. When I used to watch Toonami, it seemed like the anime they had were just garbage.
Hey, Inuyasha was great.
I guess.
I have all the seasons. Okay, it's my favorite classic anime next to Yu Yu Hakusho.
My biggest donor, Stephanie, is not in the chat right now, so I can say that I don't like it. She loves that anime, but
Inuyasha?
yeah.
Screw you, man.
Not the
I love
biggest guy,
Inuyasha.
but
It's my favorite. It was my very first anime. Well, besides I forgot the anime whatever.
Hey guys, I'm probably gonna have to go a little shortly.
yeah. Well, actually, we're gonna end the podcast here. I was about to say that actually, just because we are coming to an end, and it looks like we had a good podcast today. Thank you, Arceus and Knightrober, for joining me tonight.
No problem. Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah,
thanks.
It's been a while, man.
I just got two things to say. One, if you have Toonami or you can try to find it, please check it out. It's doing way better, and it could really use as many people support it because it gets ratings around the 0.22 rating to the 0.10 rating. So we could of people watching it. So
if you don't know what Toonami is, it's Cartoon Network After Hours.
Yeah, on every Saturday from 11 to 4:30 now. So that's the first thing I want to say. And second, I really appreciate Irvin for having me on here, and Knightrober for listening to me, and go to subscribe to ArceusRules and Knightrober.
Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe. Like I said before, Knightrober is more of a Twitcher, or is that what you guys called? Twitch guys?
Just streamer.
Streamers on Twitch, so make sure you check him out on Twitch. You guys can subscribe through YouTube, you guys want for him, but he's more active there. So I do go live every Friday night, so the best way for you guys to see at what time I'm going live is going to be through Twitter, Anime Review 7011. So go make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. That's where I announce and give the links. What?
Is that your birthday?
Yeah, that's my birthday. 7011.
I'm a month in front of you. Literally the exact day.
Yeah. So Manga Reader said, "Are you guys sponsored?" No, we're not sponsored by Toonami. Arceus parents
sponsor us, please.
Yes.
If you are from Toonami, you can sponsor us.
Well, they could use sponsors, honestly.
So, anyways, guys, say your goodbyes. We can end now.
You guys can follow me again over at twitch.tv/Knightrober, KNIGHTROBER. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Knightrober012.
Okay.
My social media, as you know, ArceusRules YouTube channel name, and Twitter is just at RulesArceus.
Okay.
Follow me on Instagram. I'm close to 200 followers. I'm like 2 away.
Well, there you go. You don't follow me on Instagram. I'm not active on Instagram anymore. So, but go follow Knightrober if you have Instagram. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so, subscribe. Our next go is 2750 here on that's our next small goal. Obviously, our big goal is 3,000, but hopefully we can get there soon. And with nothing else to say, guys, don't be strangers. See you guys.
Bye, guys.